The best summer ever, water balloon fight. The sun felt like a warm hug over the town of Pupville. It was the very first day of summer vacation, and the backyard was full of possibility. Roxy and Kylo stood side by side, their tails wagging in a steady, happy rhythm. In front of them sat a bright yellow wooden box with a smiling sun painted on the lid. "Okay, Kylo," Roxy whispered, her paw hovering over the latch. "This is it, the first official fun of the season." She reached in and pulled out a small folded slip of paper. "What does it say?" "What does it say?" Kylo hopped from paw to paw, his blue shorts crinkling with every jump. Roxy unfolded the paper with a dramatic flourish, her eyes widening. In big, bold, crayon-colored letters, the paper read, "Water balloon fight." Both puppies let out a joyful howl that echoed through the neighborhood. Their smiles were so wide, they practically reached their ears. "Best idea ever!" Kylo cheered, spinning in a circle. They didn't waste a single second. They raided the garage for every plastic bucket they could find. Roxy grabbed the long, coiled green garden hose, while Kylo hauled out a massive, crinkling bag of multicolored balloons. "Are these enough?" Roxy asked, looking at the colorful pile on the grass. Kylo puffed out his chest, adjusted his blue collar, and gave a confident nod. "Roxy," he declared playfully, "you can never have too many." Filling the balloons was much harder than it looked. Squeak, bloop, splash. A bright blue balloon suddenly slipped from Kylo's wet paws. It spun around like a wild, leaky noodle, spraying cool water directly into his surprised face. Roxy erupted into a fit of giggles, accidentally letting her own yellow balloon pop with a loud snap. Soon, they were both laughing so hard they could barely hold onto the hose. "Prepare for battle," Roxy called out, pointing toward the other side of the yard. They spent the next hour building the ultimate backyard forts. Roxy used striped beach towels and heavy cardboard boxes to create a sturdy wall. Nearby, Kylo stacked bright blue lawn chairs and orange pool noodles into a tall tower. They peeked at each other from behind their handcrafted ramparts, their eyes sparkling with the spirit of competition. A sudden silence fell over the yard, broken only by the gentle hum of a bumblebee. Kylo took aim, his tongue sticking out in total concentration. He pulled back his arm and launched a bright red balloon with all his might. It sailed through the air in dramatic slow motion, wobbling and shimmering under the summer sun like a giant liquid ruby, heading straight for Roxy's fort. Splat! The battle had officially begun. Red, blue, and yellow balloons were flying everywhere. Roxy darted through the grass, her yellow shirt fluttering as she dodged a green balloon that exploded against a lawn chair. Water splashed high into the air, and the sound of paws thumping on the ground mixed with their happy barks. It was a whirlwind of wagging tails and wonderful wet chaos in the heart of Pupville. Eventually, the yard went quiet. Roxy stood near the swing set, clutching a purple balloon and looking around suspiciously. "Kylo, where'd you go?" she giggled, tiptoeing past the bushes. Hidden behind a thick, mossy oak tree, Kylo was holding the biggest, roundest, wobbliest balloon Roxy had ever seen. He held his breath, waiting for the perfect moment to make his move. "Found you!" Roxy turned, just as Kylo lunged forward. But the giant balloon was so heavy and slippery that they both lost their balance and tumbled into the soft grass together. Kaboom! The balloon burst right between them, sending a giant wave of cool water washing over their fur. They sat there for a moment, completely soaked from head to toe, before looking at each other and roaring with laughter. As the sun began to sink, turning the sky into a beautiful wash of golden orange and pink, the two best friends lay flat on their backs in the yard. They watched the fluffy clouds drift by, pointing out shapes that looked like bones and squirrels. Kylo let out a long, happy sigh and wagged his tail against the ground. "You know, Roxy," he said softly, "if this is how summer starts, it's going to be amazing."